Hey everyone, this is Nick with Us vs. Herd. Today I'm going to show you my account in Robinhood over the last year. I'm up a little bit over 30%, and I just want to kind of go over on an overview on how you can use Robinhood and how I've been using it to trade for the long term. I know Robinhood's website says they're a stock trading app. A lot of people that use it trade penny stocks. I guarantee you a lot of the people that trade penny stocks are not profitable. So I just want to show you my account, what I've been doing, how I've been trading, and pretty much what it looks like to have a profitable account on Robinhood. So if you take a look here, I do have a few holdings. I have Facebook, I have Tesla, Twitter. I just recently added Square, which has been a good investment so far. I just put a small amount. I only bought 10 shares. When it dips down again, I'll buy another 10 or so. Kind of the same approach that I did for Twitter. Twitter obviously is not performing as well. But as you can see here, over the last year, I am now up 31%, around $625 on my overall account. So what I do is I just pretty much add, I purchase stock as I see fit or as time allows or as cash flow allows. And when I see opportunity, I take it. And sometimes I'm right. Sometimes, like Twitter, didn't necessarily get the timing right. If you look here, yeah, I'm down about 3.5% on it. Not terrible overall. I mean, it's a small amount of my actual portfolio. It's only 13%. If you look at Facebook, however, it's a different story there. I'm up 94% down here. Originally put in around $400. I think it was $450. I put in, invested, plus or minus some $88.31 is my average cost, and I've made $418 on that. And then Tesla, my average cost is $150. We're not trading at $355. I've made 136% on this. And so far, as you can see, it's my best investment so far that I have. And recently, I just added Square, and up 10%. Square has just been on a massive run. If you look here, over the last year, we've gone from $12. Now we're at 31. So in the last year, it's made 178%, and I've grabbed about 10%. I recently just added that order. Let's see, history. Yeah, so I bought this about a month ago, a little less than a month ago, and I'm up about 10%. So a lot of things that Robinhood does, and a lot of stuff that Robinhood doesn't do. Robinhood is very good for just buying and selling stock, and all these people, the Robinhood has marketed towards millennials to get them comfortable in trading stocks. A lot of people have taken that a little bit step further. They started trading penny stocks on it. They started to day trade on it, and it's definitely hasn't gone. In the bull market, it's easy to make money on Robinhood, but in a bear market, I guarantee you, in a bear market, Robinhood is going to be, it's going to be terrible. One thing is you cannot short stock on Robinhood, and if you don't know what shorting stock is, basically you can bet against the stock that you're trying to purchase in the hopes that it will go down. Now, in a bull market, it works out very well because Robinhood, you can buy stock, then you can sell it at a higher price. But in a bear market, if a stock is going down, you could buy it at a higher price and sell it at the lower price. You may get some spikes here or there. Excuse me. You may get some spikes here or there. There will be some volatility, obviously. You could, potentially, but you could only make money one way. You can make money just for the stock pretty much going up. And with doing that, it limits your options to make money. Shorting stock is good, but it's more for like the advanced user. You definitely don't want to just randomly short stock especially if it's a penny stock. People trading penny stocks, it's a penny stock for a reason. The way that I find on Robinhood to make the most amount of money, and just I did trade penny stocks on Robinhood. Terrible experience. I think I've lost about $1,000 or so. And the way that I find to use Robinhood is to just buy things that you believe in and then just hold them for a long period of time. And like the holdings that I have here, I mean, Facebook I purchased in 2015. I think Tesla 2016. Twitter I added earlier this year, not performing great, but I do have time on my side. And Square I just put on about a month ago. So this is relatively, I would say, a new account within the last year and a half or so. So I'm clearly made more than 30% since I put these trades on, as you can see with Facebook and Tesla. But the way that I find that you truly make money on Robinhood is just buying things and then holding them for periods of time. Buy stock and hold it, and get comfortable just trading that way. I use TD Ameritrade or Tastyworks to day trade, and if you're looking to trade penny stocks or looking for, not necessarily get rich quick, but like to make 50% or 100% profits, I'd recommend just learning how to trade stocks, and then once you learn how to trade stocks, moving on to options. Because options, you could trade options on like Facebook or Tesla, and you could get 50 to 100% profits trading options. So if Tesla has a 1% move or a 2% move, you may not think that's great, but in the options world, you can make 100 to 300% on that or more. Depending on if you're buying options or shorting options. There's a lot of different ways to make money. So if you're looking to make money or day trade, I'd recommend learning stocks and then moving over to options. So Robinhood, I just use to buy and hold stock. I don't use it for anything else. I buy stock, hold it for long periods of time. I don't see it necessarily really to cash this account out. And then I use TD Ameritrade to mainly just day trade and trade options. I do have some stock. I do hold some stock, but very little. I mostly only trade options, and I trade a month out or a week out, or pretty much whatever I see fit to avoid news or earnings, or take advantage of the news or whatever's going on in the market. So the way that I found the best way to make money in Robinhood. Now, if you have another way, please comment below. If you say, hey, I'm making tons of money on Robinhood, comment below. I want to see. I'm interested in what you guys are doing on Robinhood. But the way that I found to trade Robinhood, also the graphing, the graphs are pretty terrible. From a daily chart. Let's click on Tesla, for instance, on the daily chart. I mean, the charting is not great. A lot of people say, well, I use E-Trade or I use TD Ameritrade for it, but as an overall product, this is not geared towards day trading. This is not geared towards buying the lows, selling the highs, and also it's not as fast as other brokerages. And actually, when I put on my Square trade, I got let's see what the price was, $28.78. And when I put the order in, I put a limited order in, and then Robinhood said, "Hey, it failed to it said pending, I think it said." And then I'm like, okay, maybe it just didn't fill. I hit cancel, and then it wouldn't cancel. And I had that order in there. I contacted Robinhood support, and they're like, oh yeah, we know of the issue. We're working on it. It seems that when volume gets high on Robinhood, they can't handle the demand yet. And TD Ameritrade or Tastyworks, high volume days, they handle it pretty easily. E-Trade is pretty good as well. Now, I mean, you may say, hey, I don't want to pay commissions, but if you pay a little bit in commission and you're able to execute a trade, I mean, those fees are definitely worth it. So when I bought this for $28.78 here, if you're looking right here, when I bought it for $28.78, that's not the price I originally put in. I couldn't cancel my order. It actually went down, I think, to like 26 or 27 that day. And then I was able to eventually, the order just randomly filled because I couldn't cancel, but I put in the order for $28.78, which is definitely not the best price as it was. So I would say on this order, not paying the brokerage fees, Robinhood definitely cost me money. So if you're looking to trade, Robinhood, just getting your feet wet, this is definitely the app for you. If you're looking to, hey, I've done this for a little while, if you're looking to actually make more money or day trade, I definitely would recommend moving to another brokerage. So like I said before, comment below, kind of what you guys are doing, what your strategies are doing for long-term or short-term. Definitely interested in that. Please like and subscribe.